over there, or like this video over there. So I don't know. Like, there we go. Yeah. That way we just talk to the camera. We don't look at ourselves.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because we get too caught looking at the screen, not the camera.
All right.
I think this will be better.
Mama.
Mama. See, this is real training. This
is
because we're professionals now.
There we go. And Cat, she's like just
we're professionals now. Meow.
Coming to you from sunny Southwest Florida.
We are Fractal Minds, and we just saw a movie.
We saw Logan, which is a very
This
defining...
is Jimmy James. This is Kevin.
Sure, I'm Kevin.
This is Jimmy James.
And we are Fractal Minds. We, as you said, we just saw Logan, and yeah, that was a pretty intense movie, if I would say.
The latest of the Fox X-Men movies.
Yes.
And the latest of the Wolverine solo films, which this is the third of, and the best of.
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
We discussed how much spoilers we would do in this, and we'll probably, you know, when we get to those points, we'll probably discuss,
give a little warning.
Yeah.
Like I just did.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Before instead of after.
Yeah.
Typically we give the spoiler, then we say spoiler alert.
Yes.
Kind of defeats the purpose, but just roll with it. That's the Fractal Minds way.
Exactly. So get everyone mad at us for divulging information they didn't ever wanted to know.
Has anyone ever got mad at us before?
Not that I know of. We haven't had a big enough fan base.
Anyway, let's talk about the movie. Like we said, it's the latest of the Wolverine X-Men movies, and the last for Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
The actor who... when was the first X-Men movie, Kevin?
In 2000. The year 2000.
The year 2000. And
the year 2000.
There's no 17 after that. It's just the year 2000. Long time ago.
I was in middle school.
Yeah, I was in middle school too, I guess. It was before high school, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's just a crazy long time and career for Hugh Jackman and this franchise that a mixed bag of films, for sure, but overall some cool stories with excellent characters. My favorite of the Marvel characters is the X-Men characters, so.
Definitely. Wolverine, I mean, there's no better way to...
And Wolverine's up there for sure.
Yeah. Definitely. I
think this is the 9th film for him.
That would not surprise me.
I think that's right. But
Does he make cameo appearances in other...
He made cameo in X-Men First Class. He's been in every single X-Men film.
And I think Days of Future... Wait.
Days of Future Past, he had the significant role in.
Okay.
He was the connecting figure for the two timelines.
Okay.
He was in the old timeline. His mentality, his mentality went back into time.
Yeah.
To his young body.
Yeah, that's right. And he was also in Armageddon.
Apocalypse.
I keep forgetting that name. Yeah.
He had a little scene in that.
Where he tore up some shit and then ran. That was about it.
Yeah, he was in the Weapon X facility. That's right. God. So silly.
He had him locked up. Yeah, so to start with this, the universe that this is in, I guess, is from a comic. It's based off the comic series Old Man Logan.
Loosely based off of the short-run series Old Man Logan that, in the comics, of course, famously killed Logan, or Wolverine.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's basically loose off of it. Everything that's adapted to film to comics is loosely based off the comics.
Yeah, there's some references to like corn syrup and stuff in the movie you don't catch that I guess was in the comics, and as far as what happened, basically this I wouldn't say this is a significant spoiler, but basically one of the settings that you're in is there hasn't been any mutants for 25 years. No new mutants born for like 25 years. And I guess part of that, according to the comic, is I guess there's this artificial or modified corn syrup that's being produced that is having an effect on the population, and people are just producing normal humans instead of mutants. So that's why you'll see very few mutants at the beginning of this movie.
The setting is there's no mutants. Mutants have basically gone away.
Yeah.
From like the public. But as the movie goes on, we see some mutants. That's all we're gonna say about that.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it.
So spoilers, I take it. So
I mean, whatever. Yeah. The movie's been out for a while. X-23, Wolverine, Logan's daughter, is a pretty significant part of this film. The scientist group, they took Wolverine's DNA and put it into a Mexican girl's body, basically, to give birth to this, in all being a clone of Wolverine, but an actual child, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
It was a really cool way of doing that. I like that a lot. But anyway, yeah, this girl is amazing. Probably the best action female star since Hit Girl. Kick-Ass.
Okay.
Right?
I'll say that. She was awesome in this movie. I don't even know the little girl's name. I apologize, but
it did one of those introducing, I want to say Dana something.
Fill the air real quick and I will...
It said, introducing Daphne King.
Yes, and she's the one of the main characters in this movie, and
she's X-23.
Yeah, she plays Wolverine's or Logan's daughter,
Laura.
Yes.
See what they did with that?
Logan and Laura.
So clever, Fox.
And we do kind of see Logan's on some hard times. I guess the setting takes place long after apparently Xavier's having these seizures, Professor X, and one of those seizures caused the deaths of many of the X-Men and civilians at the university for... Is it university? School.
Yeah, Xavier's School for Exceptional Children.
Yeah, which is in Winchester, which is what they refer to as the Winchester event in the movie. And apparently...
I used the bathroom at that time.
Yeah. And apparently Logan has been staying with Professor X throughout the years, keeping him away from the general public and trying to keep him alive. And
suppressing his powers.
Yes. Has him in this giant metal... as sophisticated as the room he was in before, and then he's in this giant metal tomb.
And and Xavier has no recollection of the event that happened, so he doesn't know why he's being kept there, and it's so sad and depressing. He's old.
Alzheimer's.
Like the first time we see him, he's riding around in his wheelchair, babbling on, and it's sad seeing this character that is going through that, especially Charles Xavier, who is such a strong character and father figure too. It's always sad to see your father go down that road. So
definitely. And
he definitely pulled it off, but also Patrick Stewart was hilarious in this film as well.
He was. He had a lot of good parts.
Great chemistry between the two, and we've seen that throughout all the X-Men films. Really, Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart working well together. I mean, anyone with Patrick Stewart is because also Ian McKellen with Magneto and stuff. That chemistry is amazing too. But Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart together is also really incredible, and this film highlighted that because half the film is them two talking together, so.
Bickering like old friends do.
Yeah, it's great. It's pretty awesome.
And then the other character, the other mutant we see in this, I guess he can kind of sense powers of other super mutants. I can't think of his cat.
Krogan? Something like that?
So it was...
Kraken?
Krogan, Kraken.
All the... kangaroo? Cuckoo kangaroo?
Yeah, he's going so far off it now.
Krogan. Caliban,
there we go. Yes, which is played by Stephen Merchant.
Big surprise. That was kind of cool seeing Stephen Merchant in this.
He's a pretty well-known actor. I mean, I've seen it. I was like, at first I was like, who is that? And I'm like, they made him look albino.
Made
so
that guy up.
Yeah. And he is with the cast at the beginning too, with Logan and Professor X.
He's a tracker. He's a Cerebro without Cerebro.
There you go. And they don't really explain why, or I guess he just decided to join Logan and them. They don't really tell his backstory so much. He was working for the bad guys, and then he became one of the good guys.
Yep. From
what you kind of gathered.
That's all we know of his backstory. Yep. Supposedly he's been with X-Men or whatever, but yeah, all we know is that Logan recruited him to be a part of this 3-man group.
Yeah.
The villain was really good too. The guy who was after Logan the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Before the Doctor.
Oh yeah.
He was great.
So
he was a great villain, just a menacing person that's up against our heroes. Like, he just kept coming and kept antagonizing them, and
one of the things I thought
cool
of
too.
Yeah, oh definitely. And one of the things I thought of when they showed some of the earlier action scenes, I was like, this doesn't remind me of like a superhero movie. This is like a regular action. I mean, they're driving. There's people. It was like a I'm gonna frig this up. What's that movie like where they're like going through the desert? It's post-apocalyptic. I cannot remember the movie.
Mad Max?
There you go. We got
it. Yeah.
So, because you had all these people with like souped-up vehicles, and there's Logan with his little crew trying to survive this, and
yeah, there's a lot of connections to that. I can see that. The whole vehicle driving, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
there's a lot of driving in this film.
Yeah, yes, there was actually a lot of reflecting. I think was one of the points they were trying to let you reflect on the character and everything, and kind of get a sense of where the characters' heads were at, because they've been through quite a lot. Logan has scars all over his body.
Yeah.
He has seen war left and right, and it shows.
Up and down.
Yeah. Left and right, inside and out.
For sure.
I guess one of the things to mention in this little quick thing, I'll let you get to your point, is that Logan is dealing with the effects of the antimanium in his body, poisoning him, his system, kind of.
Well, I think he got shot with one of the bullets that contains that.
Oh, okay.
And that's what's been poisoning his body.
Okay.
Is that bullet.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Xavier kind of mentioned that. It's like, that's what's happening to you, because he saw the bullet. Yeah. It's really crazy what they've done with this film. Basically Logan was dying the entire time of this film.
Yeah, he had poison inside his body or something like that.
So seeing him weak, but also still muscular, he still looks like a badass, but you could tell that he still doesn't have the strength, even though he's killing people left and right. Yeah. And because it's R-rated, that's right.
Yeah.
First time R-rated X-Men film, and they went all out on that.
It was R-rated before the film began, because there was a promo for the new Deadpool movie.
How did we not mention that already?
I know.
That was incredible. I wasn't expecting that at all. Maybe at the end I was maybe expecting that, which maybe that was the behind or after credits scene that didn't happen for us.
Yeah.
Even though we weigh like a bunch of dipshits.
Yeah. We're the only ones.
But but the intro to this movie, even though it wasn't, because they did start the movie after that. Yeah. So it was a kind of another trailer, even though it seemed like it was an intro.
Yeah.
Really weird. Anyway, Deadpool intro, Ryan Reynolds. I'm going to save a dude. Goes into a phone booth, changes like Superman, but not as fast, and doesn't quite make it in time.
Nope.
Fucking incredible, hilarious.
Ryan Reynolds still is the beginning. That's all he's amazing.
I was expecting it to just go right into Logan.
Yeah.
Once they showed Deadpool, I was like, he's actually in Logan? What?
Yeah, exactly. I kind of thought that too. I was expecting some other cameo appearance or something from another mutant at all, but it was definitely just Logan. With I guess Professor X would be a cameo appearance, but
it was not a cameo appearance. That was an appearance.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah.
Nothing cameo about it.
Nope, he was in it, and I
was fine with that because in the story, the setup, everyone else is dead.
Yeah, basically.
It's kind of cool. They want to go out with Hugh Jackman. This is supposedly his last time appearing as Wolverine. So this is the last chapter of this X-Men films that we see. They set it up that there's a new generation, new mutants, if you will. So you could go with that whole thing. But as of our X-Men characters that we've been following for 17 years, this is supposedly the last chapter. Even though they're gonna have another film with these characters.
The new ones?
I mean, they kind of said that they were.
Oh, okay.
So with X-Men Apocalypse, the characters that played Cyclops, Jean Grey,
okay, gotcha.
All those new mutants, those were supposed to be a new batch. They're going to have their own film too.
Okay.
So.
Huh.
I don't know what's going to happen. Marvel, pick them up.
Yeah.
Give them all the money. Fox, stop it. Just join with Marvel. You saw what Sony did with Spider-Man. It's been great so far.
Yeah.
Even though it's only been one appearance, but still, it's been great.
And we were discussing this, maybe this is the end of the chapter. And I do remember that, like, it kind of led on to that in Apocalypse, where they're going to keep going with it. But we were kind of discussing it, hoping maybe that this is like, all right, we're going to go ahead and finish it, and when we go into, what phase are we now in the Marvels?
We're currently in phase 3.
So sometime, like, now they're getting rid of, like, I don't know if they're just outright getting rid of them, or he probably knows, but you got Captain America and Iron Man, who, you know, their stories may not be...
It may be over with at the Avengers, this upcoming Avengers Infinity War movies are coming out. We don't know.
So what better way with a whole new generation than bring the X-Men into it, you know? I mean, and then you want to...
I just orgasmed. Going to need a bigger towel.
So what better way to get your minds off of, you know, Captain America, or I should say Robert Downey Jr. and...
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, never remember his name. He's Captain America. And Robert Downey Jr. then bring the X-Men in, and then, hey, you got a whole nother 17 years of Marvel movies. So, and maybe bring in, like, Captain America and another Iron Man later on down the road. So,
I'm in nerd heaven just thinking about Marvel and X-Men together, as it should be.
Yes. And should we talk about the end at all, or do we
whatever.
Just do the review?
I think we did. Everyone's watching this, probably seen the movie. We don't need to talk about it. It's been a great movie. I thought it was a great movie.
It was. I thought it was great too.
There we go.
Okay.
So one thing I did want to say, comparing this to the other Wolverine movies that have been out, X-Men Origins Wolverine and the Wolverine, I'm pretty sure that's
it was just called the Wolverine Origins, maybe, or
no, that was just because X-Men Origins was the first one.
Okay.
So I think the second one was just the Wolverine.
Okay.
And that.
Because Deadpool.
The first one had the infamous horrible Deadpool, which thank goodness for the film that we got last year, because that movie made up for that movie. But still, that first one is just terrible. The second one, the best part about that movie was the poster. I said it. That's
the poster?
The poster that came out for it has Wolverine looking like this, black and white, Japanese flag, the red dot. Beautiful.
I'll have to look at that now.
That's the only thing good about that movie.
Okay. Got you. I just caught on to that.
So this movie, though, Logan, incredible. It's nice that they went out with a bang with this character, with this actor.
Mm-hmm. Very brutal, very rated R.
Yeah, and it's cool that, like, Hugh Jackman, he fought for that. He took a cut of his paycheck for making the movie. He said, in order for this to be R-rated, I had to get a pay cut. That's fine. You know, like,
what do you gotta do?
Because R-rated movies, famously, why movie companies don't want to make them, because you're limiting your audience base. Young kids can't see the movie without a parent.
Gotcha.
So you're basically cutting your profits because you're limiting your audience.
That makes sense.
So Hugh Jackman's like, all right, well then I'll cut my...
Screw them kids. He's probably thinking basically, listen, they were kids when they first saw me. They're adults now.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah. And like R-rated movies, like, you just need to have them. Like, kids will grow up and then see those movies. So
yeah.
So
definitely very good movie.
Paid off. Definitely paid off.
It did. And like I said, they did very well. There was a lot of humorous scenes, not just with Patrick Stewart, but I mean there was a whole, like, him and his daughter and everything.
Yep.
They gelled very well. She
was so good.
I hope we see her again in the future. So.
Well, I mean, fuck, that role was she was perfect for that role.
Yeah.
So I don't know where else she can go, because like she was silent for most of the movie, and her face.
Yep. They thought she was mute.
It was yeah, exactly. It was. That was a good moment when they figured out she wasn't mute.
And she starts speaking Spanish. Logan's just
nonstop. Just shut the fuck up. That was a great moment. But yeah, great movie, great actress, great actors. Great story, great director. I want to see what he's done. James Mangold.
Yep.
Mangold, whatever it was.
You're very right.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what else he did. I'm not familiar with him.
Definitely. And in the link below in the comment section, or in the comment section, but in the link dump, I'll make sure I post something about maybe what universe, metaverse, whatever they're in right now.
Multiverse.
There you go. That way you can kind of know. That's one thing that's kind of sucked from all the X-Men is just that they keep on just, hey, we're not going to find this linear path. We're just going to go all over the effing place. And that's kind of what they did here, but not in a bad way. This is actually a very good telling of Logan story. So
Yeah.
it's just if you want to know maybe a little bit about the background of it before going in, without spoilers, I think I found a pretty good one that does not have spoilers in it. It just kind of gives a good setting. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look at that myself.
there you go. So I think it was next movie.
I think it was an excellent movie.
Cut.
What?
No. Very good, James. That
Thank
was
you.
that was.
You mean cut?
Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. It was a very good movie. Go see it if you haven't already. And we'll be back next time on Fractal Minds in a future video of some sort. I'm going to keep talking because I ran out of things to say.
I'm talking to the audience in Morse code.
I hope he's saying something that's not explicit in a bad way.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
My name's Kevin.
This is James. See you next time.
Bye.
But I remember summers, I remember better days. Life's in my